I needed you to chat, so that way you would hear the shout out. Yep. It was a second. It's fine. No, really what happened is that my computer went for like that long. And I'm like, then it popped up. Plus, apparently have my mug in frame. So hello. Welcome to the first stream we've started a single second late ever. And the reason why... I know, right? So that plays at the beginning of every stream, just so you know. Let's see. And let's see. Yeah, because he loves that cupcake. Yep. So for the first 5 minutes, that plays on a loop. It's not terribly long. And I thought about doing some neat effects where I have it like, it'll play forward and then backward and forward and backward. And then I was just like, nah. I'm just going to have it loop constantly. There we go. All right. So hello, everyone, and welcome. Sorry, it's a little slow going here today. I had to go make coffee. As you can see, I got this bad-ass Overwatch mug. It was sort of a present to myself. Oh, it's still way too hot. So, that was because I sort of snuck into a Halloween shop that had some... Ooh, that was the bot going a little weird. I snuck into a Halloween shop that had a lot of Overwatch-themed stuff, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to buy something, because I also got something for Little Lane, and he doesn't know. But also, he doesn't really know these streams, so yeah. Just in case, though, he is watching or listening, just in case Viridian has the phone up. I'm not going to say what it is, but I may have picked up something for his birthday. All right, and let's get right into it. So, as you may notice a little bit below, you got the green light actually banned from Beta's channel for a late timer. That's funny. Wow. It did say shortly. It doesn't say one and then starting now. It says shortly. But here is why. Because I had to load up the proper file, because apparently I have two for some reason. So if you look here, I did a little grinding off stream, and those are all the death blows. And they're all done. So are Cetans. So we got the death blows. Yeah, not doing that again. So after I left off yesterday, I think I played for another half an hour. Just getting through all of those chain combats. And then finding a save point, which we did. We found a save point. I just realized that now that I have everything on Faye, I can take off the wizardry ring and put something else on him. Maybe a feathered cap to give him some defense. We're going to save again because I have a sickness. Except that I'm not on the save point anymore. So anyway, how are y'all doing? Hopefully it's a wonderful evening. It's a pleasure to see all of y'all in chat. Let's see. I think the one I have on the left updates a little faster than the one on the right. We'll see if Layer 1 decides to play nice today. So anyway, Orange. I also had to make certain that worked. How did you enjoy this?
Hi, Orange Ninja.
Your Orange Ninja. I'm good. A little sluggish. I hung out in Beta's channel a little bit too long, so it took me a little bit too long to get everything set up. Orange Ninja. So I'm doing that. I'm doing that because I was so wired to grind. I just immediately hopped back into grinding. So we're not going to do that. We're going to get straight through this door. Little Lane actually has the latest timers out of everybody. Because Little Lane has trouble counting past 10 still because he's 3. And also I had to stop and give him a kiss. Oh. Oh. And now we're sterile. I was like, hey, the music stopped. That's because we're in combat. All right, tell you what, pick an element and let me know, and I will do that death blow. Can you hear music? Yeah, the music suddenly stopped, and then it kept going. The combat music. Can you guys hear it okay? Let me know if you can't. I changed my audio a little bit. I'm forcing Twitch to accept a higher a higher bit rate. Like, it may not be, but I am shoving an extra like 10% bit rate into it than I have been previously. So hey, as long as it's working. All right, so let's do, like, we've already seen wind and earth with Satans. Let's do fire. Got it. At least not yet, anyway. All right, now Faye actually has 2 death blows, the light element and dark element, and they won't work because I'm too low level. So let's see, let's do fire for him too. I like this one. Like, if I had one death blow to pick that I could do, me personally, I would do that one, because that was awesome. And Ellie, however, doesn't have any death blows, which I'm not too broken up about because she's amazing when it comes to. Let's see. Now we'll do ice. When it comes to magic, because that's how we've built her. So I'm not too chuffed about her not having too many death blows. For some reason, my monitor mic is just not working. Okay, there it is. Turn it off, turn it back on. That fixes almost all your problems. All right, so let's do ice for you. Not that that one's not cool too. So just so you guys know, it's really awesome seeing all those blue flames in chat. I really appreciate both of you. Thank you. Well, I say both of you, then the viewer count jumped up. So hi, everybody. I appreciate all of you. If you're new here, my name is Lavelane. Oh, sub for the timers. It's fine. You just get to see what happens when the 1 went away. I bet you had no idea that it said shortly after it counted down to 1. And now you know. Well, my view count only updates like once a minute. So I saw there were 3 of y'all, and now there's 5. There were 6. Did we come from there? I think we came from there. Go Fig. Right? Hi, that's Lavelane. Not Lavelane. Although, you know, Brian J and I have a thing going. He said he calls me Lavelane and I don't correct him. I think it's endearing, so I keep up with it. Oh no, don't shoot Ellie! I haven't increased her health yet. Alright. We're gonna save our girlfriend. Because she watched us shower, so that means that we're married. Is that how that works? Actually, I have two completely different timers. The intermission timer is its own separate thing. It fills me with determination. As long as it doesn't fill me with love. A la level of violence. Catch me when I'm not streaming and I'm just farting around online, and I'll answer any question you want me to, Chaco. Do not concern yourself. No probs. Beta is pretty cool about answering any questions I had. He's like, hey, just bring it on. I had a couple. He's like, I got no clue. And I picked Brian J's brain a little bit early on. Mostly the person I asked for a lot of help, especially technical-wise, was Kakajo, who was invaluable to me. Although every now and then he'd be like, you know, you can Google this, right? And I'm like, yeah, but you sound so awesome. Googling takes forever. Dark armor. All right, let's see. Yep, all right, I'm right in the... Ooh, actually, I'm a little high. We're going to take the gain down just a hair. He's at 3572. Heist 3572. Orange Ninja probably going all in. Oh, I didn't change the wizardry ring. Dark armor. A little bit less defense, but a lot more ether defense. Alright, I'm just gonna save state real quick. All or nothing, because they used to be backed by timers, but the value of timers has dropped. Only by a little bit. You know what? I'm gonna come back a whole second early, just to make you feel better from intermission. How's that sound? Just remember, if they look like they should be a manta ray, they're actually undead. Hello, Sparta_4. Otherwise known as Sparta, otherwise known as the walking, talking XenoGears wiki. Hello and welcome. What was that? It was a manta ray lady fusion hybrid that was secretly undead because she keeps going, heal me. Oh, so Sparta, I will show you something that may or may not make you happy. In a minute. When we're not in combat. Oh, come on, Orange Ninja. We gotta balance it out somehow. We gotta make certain we come back a whole 2 seconds early now. Or maybe we get started 2 seconds later. Oh, cool. They just want to be murdered. So hopefully everybody's doing well. I think I asked this earlier and then completely got sidetracked with the timer talk. Nice. I mean, you still have like 12 days till the end of the month, so I have faith that you'll make it. That's like at least 2 streams. Oh, you know what? I said I was going to look at show something off to Sparta, and I went to the next room without even doing it. All right, check this out. Check this out. You will like this. Check this out. I went ahead and ground a little bit off stream. Maybe you guys wouldn't have to sit through more of me fighting cubes that are actually triangles. So there you go. All for you. I got you. However, Ellie... Okay, where are we? What is that? Oh, you know what? This is a treasure chest. Received S&M ammo. Seriously? Seriously? Combat in the security room? It's fine. Kill! Blech. Thank you, Bato. Alright, we appear to not be able to interact with anything. Nice. I don't even know what level I am. You probably saw. I wasn't paying that much attention to it. I have a little notepad file opened up over here that says Elemental Death Blows, and it has all the stuff beside it. Just so if I have to do a particular element. Although my favorite thus far is the fire ones. Oh, by the way, you may have noticed something different below. So here, that's Voltal. You guys know him already. And this guy over here, this is the other one of my avatars. This is I refer to him as the Scholar. This is the games that were intellectually based, that weren't super salty, puzzles and stuff like that. Oh, yeah, we're dropping a little bit. We've detected instability. But we appear to be okay now. Are we back? Yep. All right. Anyway. Yep. So that's what he is. So you can see him next to each other. Like this. Yep. Yeah, bitrate was going a little wonky and then went. We had a single event that lasted 25 seconds. Sorry, everybody. It's either me or Twitch. Look up the Infinity Death Blows and we are good. Those aren't the last two on Faye, right? XenoGears Hyper Mode. Alright, let's see. Huh, alright. Simply a matter of taking turns. If you're trying to trigger it deliberately without hurting the enemy in the process, do it by charging. Okay, cool. Nice. That is not a combo. I just typed in random crap. Oh, actually, the period of instability was right when we started, actually, apparently. Alright. Cool. Okay, let's get out of here, because apparently this is not the way to go. Infinity Gears or your death blows. Nice. Speaking of, I have a death blow or 2 on Veltal already. Weltal, excuse me. Alright, I was going to work on my German accent this off stream, but I didn't do it. I instead ground up death blows, so there you go. Not that I apparently needed to with all the combat we're getting in now. Alright. Fence down. Fence down. Alright, cool. Too bad there aren't death blows that attack multiple enemies. They figure bards would be able to. I was hoping they were going to be like, oh look, our ether defense really sucks, and I was just going to have Ellie murder them all. Those are my fast ones. Chaotic neutral and lawful evil. There is no line between these two. Yep, exactly. Yep, once we locate the Anima relics, which we'll be hunting down here in just a little while. Oh, treasure chest in the corner. What? Received Dark Helmet. Ah, yes, Dark Helmet. Combat. Leave me alone. I hate how they have to choose. Wait, you know what? I bet if I did an elemental death blow, I could probably kill them without them doing anything. So I think that kind of straddles the line between ether and non-ether attacks. Trigger your D&D girl. Got it. Dog helmet. Nope. Didn't murder him. I know I need the levels. That's the only reason I'm not, like, actively trying to escape every single time. Okay, so now, since you guys were nice enough to do that, I'm aware I could have done the area one. I just thought that was cool looking. So why not? Oh, okay, we got an angel in a jar. We got a smaller angel in a jar. And the tiniest of angels in a jar. Oh, crap. Am I supposed to, like, do something with these? What's that sound? That is... I've got it. It is probably an audio signal password. Alright, I'm opening the walkthrough. I don't care. Alright, we'll go to the one we have been using for a while. I believe by get an LN. Go to Solaris. Alright. Dust chute. Krillian's lab. This place is huge. Alright, let's see. Follow the path leading to the door through. Da 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 da. Oh, huh. Okay. Nope. I can pick up the sonic way. Okay. Let's see. I want to know. Okay. We're apparently near the end. Memorize the sound. Got it. Oh, click back in. Now, do I want the sound with all three of them? Oh, I have to bring them up in order based on that. Got it. Got it. So that's the squiggly at the end. All right, we're going to bring them all down. I'm going to bring them back up in the order that the terminal played it. Except there's combat in a puzzle room. God. What was this, 1998? Bart and, Yep. Because it's often said that the Fatima dynasty cements itself by marrying the mother of his son. Marguerite and Barty sitting in a tree, making little margaritas and not finishing the rhyme properly. Shoot. There we go. Back to Krillian's lab. Oh, man. Ellie died. You know what? I feel like I need to put maybe some kind of defense on her. Yes, 1990. Exactly. That's the joke. Alright, one of these guys with the bloody rose. I think I actually already murdered them. I'm not sure. Alright, I got the dark helm. Alright, found the dark armor. I know. Well, I thought they were both related, like, they're both, like, you know, cousins. And apparently, even first cousins, like, there's only it's like a fraction of an extra chance for any kind of defect to pop up. That being said, am I going to marry my first cousin? There we go. I don't know why I was just looking right over. I'm like, burp, 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 burp. And we know that Sigurd and Bart are half brothers. No. Let's not make that mistake again. Let's see if I need to do the elemental ones or if I can just do this and kill them. They're a little faster. Yeah, should be all right. Cool. Surprisingly enough, in this walkthrough, I don't see anything about a chime puzzle. Faye leveled up. All right. All right, so that sounded like this one. Yeah, right. Okay. So now I go back here. Yeah. Okay, that was the same one, wasn't it? Oh. Huh. Okay. Bye. All right. I feel like there really needs to be some kind of item in here that lets me just skip combat, because sometimes I'm just like, I'm gonna try it twice. There we go. All right. I know I'm gonna need it. I'm just done. All right, here we go. Faye is level 60. So ish. Open. Thank you. Everyone loves grinding. Oh. Here's the room that made us sterile. Are we going back through here? Wait. Did I make a big loop? All right. If I see a save point immediately off to the left here, I'm going to be like, ah, shit. Yeah, we've already been through here. This is where we were going. All right, so we got to become sterile again. I don't mean germ-free. Sorry, Ellie. You've only got so many eggs. As in tonight? Yeah, we've been live for 20 minutes. As far as overall, I've only been an affiliate for a month, but technically on paper, I've been streaming since February. But for my first, like, 6 months, I could only do 1 day a week. So not many people were, you know, willing to come watch that. And right about when I started Dragoon, I started going to 2 days a week, and like a week or two after I started that, that's when everybody's like, oh, hey, this guy, he's pretty entertaining. Let's go see him. All right, so let's see. Memory cube, keep going southeast. Yeah. Several doors till you reach a bifurcation, go southwest and follow it. All right, we already got the dark helm. We already got the dark armor. Head southeast this time. So you find a door, go through it. You find ammo for Billy. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Today, no, just 20 minutes. I start at 9 p.m. Central. And even then, like I say, it's 20 minutes. Really, it's been about 15. There's always about 5 minutes right when I start the stream. I give everybody to kind of like get in, get here, stuff like that. And you want to see Orange Ninja get triggered? So that's what you see when you first hop in. And I didn't let the timer finish. Cool. I let it stream for 2 whole seconds to make up for it. Okay, so that's where we were, I guess. All right. So let's see. Okay, so that down to the left from where we are right this second is where we walked in. I'm glad Citan is so fast. This makes this part easy. Okay. Go southwest and follow it to another bifurcation. Turn southwest again until you find a door. Wait, that's northeast. Southwest. Right? Yeah, southwest, follow the path to another bifurcation. Northeast. Okay, northeast. I will try twice. All right. I want plot, damn it. Southeast. All right. Until you find a door. All right, cool. Pick up the dark armor in the southernmost corner of the room, then leave. All right, so we got this. Now we're going to go. Orange Ninja going in big, going in ham, going in strong. Strong. Okay. And southeast this time. Wait. Go for the door in there. Wait. This time around, go south after the cutscene. Then leave. Head southeast this time until you find a door. Go through it. Head to the first bifurcation you came across, and head northeast this time around. Alright, so right there. Head northeast this time around. You'll find a door, a big door. Examine it until you need to put a password. Actually, no. I have that habit. Especially if I'm not really, if I'm like involved in something or I'm just completely spaced out, I will go completely motionless. I'm not going to say in trouble, but I have gotten into a predicament because I was standing so still. Someone was like, had bumped into me and goes, "Oh God, you're real." I'm like, "Yep. Yep, I get that." Right now, I have an Overwatch mug, though. I just got this today. I'm pretty chuffed with it. All right. Okay, so it says southeast. Seriously, game? Jesus. You have a promising career as a silverman. Yeah, right. You know what? I'd probably make more money than I'm making now. Just saying. Probably less hours, too. Head northeast. You'll find a door. A big door. Alright, I don't see anything in here yet. Unless it's like way back here. Okay. Yep. I had a feeling you were gonna say Graph or the other guy. Big door. Input. Activate the audio signal. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Now I understand. Alright, so do I do it now or do I hit the button first? Okay, hit the button first. Okay, so it was... Cool. Hell yeah. All right. After that, go through the door and head southwest. And the bifurcation. Dear Diary, today you've lost everything. Oh. Oh, yeah. I like Alpha Watal. And OG Watal is pretty cool, too. Yay! Alpha Watal is probably my favorite gear, especially the wings that go... Which I believe is vague enough that other people are like, I'm intrigued, yet he's not spoiling anything. And you and I are like, yeah! Dear Diary, today... There's a Gundam model that kind of looks like... Oh, yeah, I saw on Twitter someone actually made... okay. I got to be vague. Made the red one. Because right now, people who do not know the story do not know who the red one is. And that was awesome. Let's see if this works. There you go. Here you go, Orange Ninja. So that's my way of saying sorry for being a literal second late on the timers. I know, the Red Ranger is the best Ranger, especially when he got the Dragon Sword shield, like, armor. Yeah. It was like... Oh, I got it! Nice. Sorry about that. There has been a gnat flying around for a while, and I'm like... Sick of him being here. Let me escape. Oh, yes. Save state that. You know, speaking of Gundams, I really enjoyed Epion from Wing. And he was purple. I actually did have a model of Epion for a long time. I like giant robots. Genetic Gal Gaigar, though, is probably my favorite. And as soon as you see him, you go, ah. What the? No! We just got out of here! Oh, I love you, game, but some days you just push them buttons. You know, I don't remember the other one, but as soon as you see it, I'll go. Okay, gotta heal a girlfriend again. Onfari is cool if you gave it. Yeah, I agree. I like the big head spike and the wings. And the claws. Alright, you bitches. Too much white in the other one. Are we talking to the big rocky one? The one you get near the end? Wow, that didn't murder everybody. That was unfortunate. By the by, all you lovely people, hello, my name is Lavelane. Welcome to the stream. We're playing XenoGears, a JRPG made by Squaresoft, which became Square Enix after a while, back in 1998. So if you like what you've seen so far, or you think you're going to like what you see so far, or you love the sound of the spoils, feel free to give me a follow. Lets me know that you like what I'm doing, and as long as you like what I'm doing, I'm going to keep doing it. And if you really like it, you could subscribe, because up until tonight, we've had the most accurate timers on Twitch ever. But sadly, Orange Ninja, I apologize. We were running a touch late. Actually, the worst possible scenario. Thank goodness. And I'm just like, I'm gonna go, bye! Yep, sorry. I have a hankering need for plot. Seriously? I'm aware there's probably like amazing items in all of these. I'm just like, nope. Nothing doing. Let's go up here. Ooh. Okay, this one because I can see it. Received a sonic wave. I have no idea what that is. Can I interact with this? No, but I can get back into combat. Thanks. Thanks, game. I love you. I love it. Let's beat him up. Let's murder them all. So it turns out we are in the darkest timeline. The one where Timmy Turner was never born. I'm a beta now playing Graveyard Keeper again. I wonder if his stream or computer locked up or something. I wonder if he is still having RAM issues. Stream died. Got it. All right, defense down. Oh yeah, right. The shaky head dude and his buddy, which I'm not saying because it's going to spoil it, that is probably the closest to having a nightmare I got with this game. Because the implications of that made me question what it was to be human. Okay, I think this guy is vulnerable. Yeah. I know, right? That is not the reason I chose this voice to be German or Swedish or whichever preferred lilt you would like to put on it. Oh, seriously? Although we already had that thing with Sloan, whatever, who had no skin. And he's like, Lord Krellian gave me this power. We're like, yeah, dude, whatever. Oh, that one's vulnerable. Although I think I had his voice like such because it's just so... a lot of people were dying. I don't remember. Why is my phone not charging? Induction charging seems hit or miss on occasion. Boink. Nice. That is some sure-ish damage there. We cannot interact with this. All right, everybody, let us continue to go left. And down. All right. Because I can see it. Silver armor +1. That actually will be helpful, I think. Good. Good. I like these. Heal! Oh god, I'm so sorry. Imagine if you had like healing power and then happened. You were like, oh hey, you got a little cut, it's cool. Cure 1 or cure. And they explode. You're just like, this is supposed to help. And it didn't. Now, is it kind of messed up that I kind of wonder about having, like, magic like that, like healing magic, and going, how much does that increase your risk of cancer? Apparently the high grounders are gearing up to play Overwatch. Ow. Ow. Joseph Mengele? Oh, yep. I've heard of him. All right, we are nice and stable. All right, cool. Thank you, Layer 1. Boop. All right. I mean, you know, peel your skin off to make you more powerful. The gasping angel of death in World War II. Yep. Gassing. I said gasping. I apologize. That was not actually intentional. I hope we're not going back to the same room we were because the camera got turned around. This would be quite disadvantageous. Shit, that's exactly what happened. Well, damn it. All right, we're gonna go northwest. Remember northwest. Whichever way we go, we're going northwest. Hi. I tick. All right, let's see. Silver armor 1. Southeast. Okay, nope. Go southeast. Just gonna do it. Just gonna go. So you head to a bifurcation. Except this isn't a bifurcation. This is a bend. Yep. I agree. What is this place? Holograms of us? Why are there holograms of us in a Solaris place? Received speed ring S. Nice. Lamb's number, Fatima ether response, anema alignment. Upon Dan, anema's retrieval scheduled for anema's adjustment. Satan, ooh, has a really high ether response. Comments, none. Let's look at Ellie's vital stats. Approval for retrieval and necessary analysis granted. An ether response and anema alignment are infinite, and she's the possible anti-type, whatever that means. Immediate disposal desired for Fei Fong Wong. Whoa. Maria, unusable. Ooh, anema alignment is apparently very low. Choo choo. Oh, excuse me, Albert. Oh, apparently not. Apparently I walked too far. Annul and dispose. All right, back. head southwest this time. Okay, got it. So now we're going left here. Here's a big door. Open the door. Huh? This one won't open either. This way. Why is the deactivation code for the door lock known? Doc, wait. What's this facility for? This place was not meant to be seen since the origin of time. This facility centers around the Emperor and the Ministry's longevity experiments. The origin of time? Yes. 10,000 years ago, beings called humans were born here. The first were the Emperor and the Ministry's elders. How could a human live 10,000 years? Now only the Emperor is left. His destiny is to close invasion. The Ministry elders died, losing their bodies. Now the Solaris governing ministry exists as data in memory banks. Each of their personalities are bits of data. It's the data on the memory bank? Having neither flesh nor souls, they are just binary numbers. They both exist and do not exist at the same time. After the fall, wanting to resurrect their bodies and create a worthy vessel, they transferred a research facility that was once the Soylent system on the land to Eternac. Eventually, the facility was no longer only for the Emperor's life and the Ministry's resurrection, but it began producing food and drugs with additives that controlled the public. The memory cube Faye and them were using was meant for obtaining living data. Of course, the Ethos also sent various data to help. That means we were living for those elderly people of Gazelle? Yes. They're transferring and taking living data via memory cubes to the Ministry so they can use them to resurrect their bodies? Yes. You mean those mutants getting disassembled at the factory were too? Basically, they wish to reuse the useless dregs. That's horrid. How could they? Hold on. Faye, something's not right. Citan, how would you know that? Not even the government or the army know such things. What? Come to think of it, it seems like we took the long way here on purpose. There must have been a faster way to barter them. Also, the route to get to this block can't even be downloaded on the map. So how did we know what streets we were on? Doc, didn't you also find out? That's impossible. First of all, that partition we took to get to this block, that panel was displayed to be a P4 facility. Even a high-ranking officer of Solaris can't get in here. You think they'd leave a facility like that unlocked and open? And you could open it? Who exactly are you? Hey, wait a minute. It could have been luck. Something's wrong. You were able to get into Solaris under martial law, sneak into the palace, get in through a P4 level door, and even learn the purpose of a P4 facility. How is that possible? Even farther, I'm sure it was possible you were in Solaris then. Even Jesse, who was also in Solaris then, didn't know the motive behind the M project. So, Citan, why do you know? You know even more details than Maria. Something's not right, I know it. Ellie, I'm not done! I should have noticed sooner, Citan. Who are you? What? Hey, you okay? Ellie? Ellie! Doc! Citan! Damn, they got us. Ellie! Citan! Where are you? Save state. I can't. Alright, I'm gonna go this way. Alright, we're gonna go southeast, I guess? I know, right? Ellie? Doc, you there? What? Uh-oh. This is... I went the wrong way! Huh. Bet my coffee's cooled off by now. Uh-huh. This is... can't get it. This is... What is this? Why are you showing me this? Who did this? Ellie, Doc, where are you? Where? All right. You brought about this spectacle. That voice is the one which haunts you. Cursed, untouchable one. Oh, God's beloved child, those who prevent our prayers. Get. Destroy. Burn with God's fire. What? Doc? These guys, what is this? Bart? Billy? Doc? What's going on? What are you all... Doc, answer me! One of the Solaris guardian angels is here, Hugo Ricto. This man is Cain, receiving the orders from the one known as Emperor. You've entered his realm and have been under his continued supervision. Solaris guardian angel? Monitoring me?
Oh yes. We've guided Solaris and even selected the Animus which have been drawn to you, and guided you here to Solaris. The Animus is needed for our resurrection. These are our bodies. This what we possess. Yes. This is the only reason we exist.
The bodies of Bart and the others belong to you? Is that true? Doc, what are they saying?
Why so apprehensive? Is it that you were sold out by one you trusted?
I'm not talking to you guys. Doc, answer me. 3 years. Huh? For 3 years, I have been by your side. I had to determine whether you were going to be our enemy or not. Revenge?
Yes, the enemy. Your existence is a threat to us.
It was necessary to keep an eye on you.
The one who ordered you to be watched was Cain. We were planning on the maturation of the Animus and your termination. We also sent Hugo to you. However, every attempt to terminate you has failed because of that good-for-nothing trash. Even so, we now possess Animus. Hugo has fulfilled his duties well.
Is that it? You were in with these guys? That's why everyone... Why? You've had your way all this time with us, land dwellers. You already own the world. What more do you want?
You must know by now that we plan to resurrect God.
God will awaken from his long slumber after man has populated this land. Then Mahanon too will awaken.
Ariel, Paradise Mahanon? The place fell to earth?
Paradise. That may be a proper description. Our ark in the center block Lord Mahanon is sealed in. That is the source of God's wisdom, a paradise of knowledge. Using that knowledge, we will resurrect the awakened God and build our ark to take us both into the great universe.
The construction of our ark to reign over God's forces in this great universe. The creation of the angel Malach, the M project, was for that very purpose.
What do you mean?
We are orphans in this universe. We were thrown away onto this planet in solitude along with God. We humans were not born on this planet. Long ago, we came here from another heavenly body. We are beings from an alien planet.
Okay, that one hurt just a little. That's ridiculous.
This is true. You have seen the various regions of this world. Why do you think there were no records of humans before 10,000 years ago?
What?
This is the will of God. The God's revival has been fated since before the time before Genesis.
We will be one with God. Attaining a new Animus, we will once again return to the starry skies.
That is the meaning of our existence. That is our supreme objective.
So you're not planning on using Solaris's power to dominate the world?
Yes, only we, who do not carry impure blood, have the right to a pardon.
So we will resurrect God.
It's been entirely an eternity since our exile from paradise. If the time of God's revival does not come, we will have to follow the path to destruction. But having obtained Animus, our resurrection is near.
Oh, we got instability. Hang on. Hang on. All right, we're going down. Oh, no, we're good. All right, I think that was a little blip.
Next is God's resurrection.
Krillian?
This one only awaits for the awakening. So sorry, that was very hard to read suddenly.
Ellie?
Blackness.
Damn, we got a plot bomb dropped on us, huh? Where am I?
I've looked into your records.
Krillian? Commander?
Elheim Van Houten, that incident that you gained 1 year ago. Case 102, the release of your latent powers from the systematic. Administration of mental enhancement drugs. In that instance, your ether value had increased beyond 400. And in that moment, 2 were critically wounded and 3 required recycling. Am I right?
Please, stop.
But this record is wrong. That wasn't the usual uncontrollable mental side effects.
Huh?
This was caused by the awakening of your other inner self.
My other self? Where's Faye? Where is everyone?
They will be used as an offering for the resurrection of the Gazelle Ministry. The same fate awaits that girl, the artificial organism. I've already taken enough samples from her. I'm already well into the 4th stage of my plan. All I need now is the final factor. Hence, your friends are no longer of any use to me. They're worthless. But you are different.
You're planning on sending them to the same fate as those people in the research facility? Doing all this for your own selfish ambitions? Do you know what you're doing? People playing with other people's lives. That's deplorable.
I see. So you've seen the research facility. Presently, the Solaris researchers are working on genetic engineering down there. It's just a nest for fools who've learned the despicable pleasure of playing with their own organic creations. They seek only serendipity and inhumanity. That is not my place. I specialize in molecular engineering, nanotechnology.
Yeah, I don't have quite enough accent for that word.
Do you know what this is? A nanomachine, a molecular machine. This is the assembler, which is one of those nanomachines. It can break down molecules and atoms and reconstruct it into anything. Each one of these spheres are equivalent to an atom. Until recently, we were only able to produce materials which were several times the size of this. Thanks to that girl, the one we obtained from the ruins of Zebuim civilization, we are now able to make this compact and elaborate. To think that such a mechanism was created 4,000 years ago, it's quite astonishing. Up until we discovered this, the work was rather crude. The best we could possibly do until now was to apply amino acid solutions to wounded areas or amelioration or to seal up any peculiar abilities, excuse me. I'm sure you've had some exposure to genetics when you were in Jugend. Each type of those enzymes inside the DNA are also molecular machines that were created by nature. That is, if we are indeed the progeny of the very first organism. What do you think of accomplishing by using that molecular machine? What connection do I have with it? Those nanomachines until now could recombine DNA. They couldn't uncover any information in the intron which are located in the replacements of that double helix. However, the newer nanomachines easily discovered the data that originally should not have existed, and we are about to see the results of that. According to the transferred record, it depicts a similar wave frequency as expected. Ah, yes. The Ouroboros ring. Ouroboros? I can't even say that in English. That is it, isn't it? Miang and Lacan's actions. This explains everything. Elchaim, you are the mother. Mother? Yes. This is what your genetic exon looked like before replacement. This is the conceptualized form of the intron which carries the information that isn't supposed to exist. Observe, this is the Ouroboros ring which contains intron information which only exists in certain people. Ouroboros, if they were to anatomize such a thing. Wouldn't you be interested in what the type of information it would have to offer us? What? Elchaim, you are beautiful. When I look at you, I appreciate the artistic aspect of the human form, its elaborateness. I can't help but feel the importance of that, as if my molecular machine is unworthy of you. You haven't changed since then, just like the other one, Lacan. Damn. What a time to have not warmed up beforehand. Are you conscious? It is impossible to move. The machine has physically cut your nerve signals. You will not be able to lift a finger regardless of what your mind says. What are you gonna do to me? To Bart and them. Where is Ellie? Do not worry. They have their roles. You have yours. I simply investigate. Damn it. What was I? So the battle is fought. Been fought, you say? That was discussed earlier by the ministry. God damn it, we weren't born to be used by them. We didn't come all the way to Solaris for that. Everyone. We just want to make a place where we can belong. That's what we were fighting for, but now... It is much easier to be given a place to belong than to make one yourself. You do not even understand a simple concept like that? Only the true, childish ideas pale when placed before reality. But actually many are satisfied with that. Being given one's place frees one from any risks. Misfortunes may be blamed on others. Do you know why people cannot exist alone, but only under some bigger concept, such as a group or country? People need a place to go to be themselves. The more stable it is, the more effective it is. The ministry gives them such a place. Under total surveillance, there is no need to bear the risk of maintaining one's own individuality. They simply live under the delusion of being an individual. What could be easier? Facts are facts, so let's just accept them. It will be easier for all of us. Resistance is futile. It only makes things painful. Do you still intend to do something about it? Look at yourself. What do you think you could possibly do at this stage? You cannot move. You could not even protect your friends who fought with you when they needed you. You could not even protect the most important person in your life, Ellie.
Stop, please. You can do nothing. Quit it. Now, we may take our time and talk. Id. What's he gonna do? Commander? What are you...
Where?
What?
Where? I'm asking you where.
That hurts. Please stop.
Where is he? Where? I know you know. Take me to him.
Who are you referring to when you say that, man? Are you talking about Faye?
Faye. Faye this, Faye that. Faye, in what way is he more superior than I am? I will not accept it. I will not.
Ramses, that drug. A mental stabilizer? Why are you so shook up like that? What's forcing you to go through all this? What happened between you and Faye?
Damn it, Faye. I'll show you.
Ramses. Faye, hang in there.
Faye, you're conscious? Now let's go.
You traitor!
I said stop, Faye. Hey, whoa.
Don't stop, Bart. He betrayed us. He betrayed us and Ellie.
Stop, Faye. It's your mistake.
Let go. Let me go. Sorry, I peeked at Michael a bit.
Calm down, Faye. Bar didn't lie. Satana's the one who helped us.
Billy?
Ah. So if Billy says it, you'll listen. Listen very carefully. That limiter is implanted in our bodies. Right now, this research facility is the only place where we can get them removed. Satana misled Crowley and you other guys and brought us in here to remove the limiter.
What? But Doc was... is this true?
Yeah.
Doc? That is not the only reason why I brought you here. Those who want to become independent from Solaris must know the actual situation and its true form. Who is doing what and why. Ostensibly, I received a covert order from the Emperor to contact the body wanted by the Ministry and send the data, and if possible, bring the body back. That was my duty. As a result, I had no choice but to deceive you. Please forgive me. I see how it is. Besides, I myself had a matter that had to be verified in this facility.
For sure?
I'll tell you that after we escape from here. It is something you must know. Huh?
By the way, Satan, you did remove Faye's limiter, didn't you?
What? Yes, of course, that is...
Alright then, let's get out of here.
Wait, what happened to Ellie? Weren't you with her? Ellie was taken to Krelian's research lab. It could not be stopped. I am sorry. Why only Ellie? I do not know. But one thing bothers me. When Krelian took Ellie, I had a chance to acquire Ellie's cellular information. I analyzed it and found something very interesting. Unusual. There was no limiter implanted in her.
There's no limiter. Isn't that because Ellie's from Solaris?
Even Solarian citizens have a limiter implanted in them when they are born. There are exceptions for certain people like myself and Ramses. whose limiters can be removed later on through the treatment such as the one I did for Bart. But you must have permission from the Ministry to do so. Is that why Ellie... There must be more to it than that. I don't know the reason. But Krellian is so absorbed by her data.
I don't care what the reason is. For now, let's help Ellie and get out of here fast.
You're right. If we mess up here, I put those guys who went to help Ellie's parents in danger. Satan, we're going to Krellian's private research lab as planned. We'll meet up at the rendezvous point. What about Doc? There is still something left to be done. I will go destroy the last gate. Doc, a sword? Yes. Huey gave it to me as I was leaving. I used to use it before I met her. For a long time I vowed not to use it for killing, though. But now is not the time to contemplate morals. It is not fair for me to be the only innocent one. I see, but... Yes? You're always so mischievous, Doc. It is in my nature. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Yo, Satan, let me handle Faye and Ellie's situation. Now that the limiter's removed, Solaris doesn't stand a chance.
Oh, yes, by the way, young one, about the effects of removing the limiter. The results will not show up that quickly. Already your physical limiters have been removed naturally. The part I've removed is the psychological section. That is, the subconscious fear and veneration for the Ministry and the Emperor have been removed. Basically, you won't be able to battle against them without any fears or hesitations. It is not that you have suddenly become more powerful.
Ah, are you serious? Thanks, Doc.
War mail. Uh-oh. Crimson Vest, there we go. Alright, let's see. Alright, Faye's got all that jazz on. Billy, I think I bought you a new gun. No, I didn't, I'm sorry. We did get you slightly better ammo, right? Didn't we? Yeah, okay. Shotgun ammo, apparently. Well, error 4,000. Uh-oh. I'm still here. Let's see. The inspector shows as stable. Oh, there we go. Cool. Glad you're still with us, Orange. Oh, there we go. Crimson Vest. All right, so I got 2 holy pendants on Billy. Let's see. What exactly does the holy pendant do, anyway? Let's check. Ether doublers / holy pendants. All right, let's see. Holy pendant doubles the duration of status effects. Going into hyper mode counts as a status effect. Nice. All right, so we don't want a holy pendant on him right now. All right, helm is plus 18. Feathered cap. All right, cool. Alright, so for now we won't do that. know, inventory management 2018. Just what you came here for. Alright, let's do that. Let's have Billy be kind of fast. Shave Shade. Alright. Yeah. Ooh, got a Death Blower 3. Ooh. I don't even know if I want necessarily to do Death Blow 3, but we'll give it a shot. I think Insulated Armor is my highest available at the moment. Yeah, or Silver Armor, yeah. Extra Armor 4. Orange Ninja hopping in on that heist. Whoop. Chocolate chip pancakes also going in big. Going in super big. Oh my. Oh, looks like we had a couple more people. Hello everyone, my name is Lavelane. Welcome to the stream. You always go in big, Choco. I still in my head keep wanting to say Bisquick. I'm sorry. How'd I get there? Wind mode. Interesting. Alright. So I think that's about as far as we can go. Let's see what their death blows look like, actually. Abilities. Nope. Skills! Bard is not so great. Alright, but we'll figure it out. Leader of the infamous pancake gang, chocolate chip pancakes, right? Alright, shape state. Alright, so we kind of got dropped off in the middle of the hallway. I assume we're going to go toward the area that's not a closed door. I'm just glad we finally got some plot. According to Satan, Corellian's private laboratory should be below us. All right, let's rescue Ellie. Woo, you guys completely cleaned it out. Good job. Ellie, you okay? Faye, yes. Yes, I'm fine. So close. I'm gonna let you do it on your own because I know that's important to you. Sorry to interrupt you, Teo, but this is not the time for a heartfelt reunion. Quickly, this way. Like, how would you know that? How would you know that you hit a button and... Yeah, alright. What took you so long? I've only got so many bullets. Hurry up and blow them away. I'm sorry. I have other matters to attend to. What? What the hell are you doing? To His Majesty's... You mean the Emperor? Are you sure, Hugo? Yes, His Majesty understands the situation. He says to leave it up to them. There, it is done, sir. Yeah, we're out of here. Huh? Where is he? Hugo. Carl? So, you two, you're also betraying me. Carl, we are just in different situations. I did not mean to betray you. I decided to stick with Faye's group. Did you say Faye? You two are on his side. I'll never forgive you. Never. Gar, you're an enemy. But why are you so attached to that one kid? You weren't like that before.
Shut up. I've got to get him with my own hands. And all of you working with him are my enemies. Enemies stealing my things. Enemies, enemies, enemies!
Ka? Hey, we're going. I don't know what went on, but I don't have time to deal with him now. But... Hyuga! I see. Bye, car. Ramses.
You traitors.
Alright, apparently we're gonna go down. Oh. So, Ellie is not in our party, it looks like. It's like she's walking along with us. Yep. Weird. What if I can switch party members? What? Did I miss something? Is there a door? Oh, yeah, right here. Right? Is that not a door? Okay. It took 9. What the? Oh, that's Faye! Faye's kid is here! Father? Mother? Ellie? Ooh, apparently don't have much of a high range right now.
You should thank Hammer. Hammer got your parents at the right time, right, Hammer?
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Hammer.
We'd like to thank you too. I never thought I'd see my daughter again. Thank you, Hammer.
Listen, everyone, we have no time to waste. So that we do not stand out, we should split up into 2 groups. Faye, you've done a lot, but I would like to have you move on ahead and take 2 more members with you. Move along southwest of here and cross 2 mobile contact bridges. There you will find a hangar that will lead to the outside. We will meet at the footbridge near there. If you talk to the blue memory cubes, you will be able to make contact with the other party members. You can thus change which members you wish to have in your current party.
I shut down alarms here and there when I was breaking gates, but it's still dangerous. Be careful. I'll go to the hangar beforehand and arrange a ride for us. Solaris is in confusion now, so if I go alone, I can pull some strings.
Okay, please do not overdo it.
Yeah, I know. Ellie, Medina, see you again.
Dear, please be careful. Father? Faza. Cool. All right. All right, so here's the question. Who do I take with me? Let's see. Recommends Faye, Citan, and Billy/Emeralda for healing. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I'm going to take my big people. I'm going to take... Can I bring Faye? That'd be funny. Just not bring Faye. Alright, I'm going to bring Citan, because he hits like a truck. And Ellie has that ether ability. It's going to also hit like a truck.
Survival tent.
Alright, everybody. I'm going to take a brief intermission. And to make it up to Orange Ninja, I'm going to make it have a timer. And what's cool about this timer is that I can actually change its time. Unlike the first one, the one you see on the intro, it's actually kind of a pain in the butt to change that one, but the one for the intermission is easy enough to change. All right, everybody, I'll see you in about 3 minutes. Told you. All right. Have I made it up to you? Let's see. All right, cool. Now set that back to its standard minutes. That way I'm not going to go away for 5 minutes and come back and go, ah! All right, we're back, y'all. All right, let's see. So, which dude do you want me to keep on stream? Do you want me to keep the elemental, or do you want the scholar? Let me know. All right. It's an intermission. It's supposed to be chill. Let's see. Actually, you know what? What I want to do. Heh. As well as hello, Running Godzilla. Welcome in. Leave the weapons on. That's one good thing. No I don't believe any characters actually use the same weapons in this game. Rico and Albert, the A-list party. See you, Choco. Have a good night and have a wonderful stream yourself. Right, and then one final bit of party swapping. Every time that little thing flashes up there, I go, ugh. And then we'll get Satan, the man. The person we thought was traitor. Turns out, nope. Playing both sides. Had to deceive us for our own good. Yep. I don't know, man. Burn me once. Shame on you. Burn me twice. Shame on me. Now that we have no gear on anybody, let's see what's best. Mermaid males, only slightly worse. Angelic robe. Devil dress. Slightly better, but I kind of like that whole evade thing going on, especially because she has absolutely no other saving graces at the moment. Right, what about you? Got any better gear? You got a rough equivalent. Alright, I have a suspicion we're not going to find anything better at the moment. Battle apron. Let's see if we can do better than that. Alright, his agility's 13, so he's already super fast. I kind of want to push that in a little bit more, but he also has like the highest attack by far. Yeah, alright. And because we have a mighty need to save, we shall do so again. Alright, let's go! Oh my god, seriously? Southwest all the way until you find a door, alright. Wait a minute. Alright. combat. Oh, what are these things? Oh, hey, Satan's got a sword. Sweet. A little bit of ice. This guy hurts. Throw a little bit of lightning. Also have some coffee. Let's see. All right, so that was wind, so now let's try earth. Now that he has a whole new set of abilities because he got his sword back. Ow? Turns out he did not stab himself, even though it looked like it, and cherry blossoms flew out of his body. Here's my favorite. All right. Combat that cocky. All right, let's see. Let's see. Now, if this is back the way we came. Okay, cool. Nice. Alright, it says go to the door to the northwest. Follow the path northwest until you find yet another bifurcation. Go through the door to the northwest. What? Follow the path and go through the northwestern door you find. Okay, I don't know what's up. We're just gonna go this way. I'm gonna hang a left. And get in a fight! Because we can. It's like, hopefully not another mutant, but these guys actually take a while. Alright, let's do fire. Okay, that's cool. Oh, and if I didn't say so earlier, hello and welcome, Lord Nerval. Welcome to the stream. It's a pleasure having everybody here with me this evening. All right. Enough damage. Big door, maybe? Seriously? Alright, whatever. We're going this way. Just gonna pick the longest pathway and head to that. Oh! Alright, swaying bridge time? Okay, let's see. Just head south. Looks like that archway has begun to seal. Feel free to hit heist, followed by however many embers you want to wager, and see if you can get some more. Southwest in the tiny hallway till you find a door. Southwest and follow this path until you find another bifurcation. Then head north. Alright, see if we can escape from this guy. Yes, we can! And Chocolate Chip Pancakes is now playing Tabletop Simulator. Alright, so we'll find... Alright, so keep heading northwest. And then southwest. Southeast. You'll find another bifurcation, head southwest and follow the path. I feel like that took us back. Oh, I guess not. Oh my god, we'd be here forever. Hello, Ash the Smurf. Welcome. Thank you for the skulls. Okay, I hope this is a different bridge because it's a different color. Oh yeah, I think we're definitely making some progress. There we go. Alright, so southeast. Okay, so I'm supposed to go this way. Go southwest until you find another. But it's. Until you find another one. Southeast, so there should be a save point this way. That does not look like. Oh, okay. I was like, that doesn't look like a save point, but it is. Fire. Orange Ninja sneaking in all by himself. All right, let's see. Save point. Use it. Head southwest. I don't know. Northwest is a survival tent. Save. All right, let's go up. Okay, so there's a tent that way. A door right there. All right, so let's go elsewhere. Let's go this way. Watch this be where the tent is. I'll be like, hey, cool. We did it! Yay! Actually, let's talk to Hammer. We buy items from him. Here I am. I came all the way. I want to buy things. All right. Almost there, Hammer. I guess we're almost there. Let's save again. We're almost there. Whoa, living on a prayer air. Do I just leave? I'm just gonna walk out the door. It says buy any item, but I couldn't. Stop! Does he have a gun? That's a gun. I'm asking Miss Ellie to return with me. What are you doing, Hammer? Don't move, I'm serious. Don't be silly. What happened, Hammer?
I promised to a man named Corellian. He won't change it if Miss Ellie's returned.
Hammer, damn you.
I really don't want to do it to Miss Ellie either. Really, I like her very much, but I have no choice because I'm no good. I don't have the strength like Bro or the smarts like Doc. I know, everyone thinks of me as some kind of annoying handyman who talks too much. I know that.
Hammer.
I'm different from you all. I'm not special like you. A normal guy like me has no choice but to do this. Don't move! Stop! Stop! I won't stop, ever. My child is in danger, and I'm her mother. Ha ha! I was born and raised in a normal family. I'm not a soldier like my husband and daughter. I have never touched a gun before, much less have had one pointed at me. That's why I'm shaking, but I can't stop. I'm a normal mother, so there are things I must protect. Ellie, slowly come here. Don't worry, I'll protect you no matter what. Mother. Ellie, come here. It's all right. No, don't move. No, no. It's all right, Ellie. Faye. No, don't go. No, no. Don't go. Don't. Mother? Yeah.
Slideshow? I'm not showing any frames dropped. Stream up, stable, no frame. Let me know if I'm back. I'm gonna do like this for a bit. Ooh, it's cool. Ellie says, "Mother, mother, mother, mother." I don't wake anyone up in the house. Hammer shooting Ellie's mom. Let me know.
Leave the girl here.
Graph, damn, at a time like this. Everybody, get ready. Alright, this is who I want to use, I think. Alright, I mean, it's what we got. So let's go. Alright, if this fails, we can always reload, I guess, but this is our best bet. Alright, so ice did some decent damage. Let's see, let's try fire. Alright, so ice appears to be the way to go. Graph. Archway's healed back up. Actually, looks like we've had someone invade the lair. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Alright, let's see. Let's try fire this time. Ice is alright. Let's see. Let's try some Earth. Our bit rate's going way high for some reason. So far, we're good. I'm just gonna leave this up. I'm just gonna have chat over here on the left. Let's see. Ice. All right, Satan. Let's see. So I've done wind, I've done earth, I've done fire. Graph. So more of the I wonder if I'm ever going to learn that combo, because that looks pretty awesome. Alright, let's see. There we go. Graph defeated. So, thank you, Sparta, for the awesome tip about actually getting your my hyper death close up. Senkei. Senkei? What? You got... Oh, it's probably some ether ability he has, or spirit, whatever. Arcane, that's what he uses.
You've gotten better. However...
Oh?
I'll take care of this. Everyone, escape now.
Father? You both dote on your child. Dude, didn't even lift a hand.
Ellie, go now. Ellie, no matter what happens, believe in yourself and go on. We'll be happy to help any way we can. That's the least I can do to make it up to you. Ellie, you're Medina's daughter, my daughter, no matter what, so...
Well, Ellie just lost both her parents. Father! Oh, have I ever done it? You had no time to say goodbye, but don't worry, I'll let you meet again on the other side. How could you do that to my father? Uh-oh. To have that much ether control in a non-awakened state. Impressive. However... Everybody does this. Except Faye, who's just like, huh? Ellie, everyone. Just keep sleeping. Sarah, the gear's moving it by itself in the hangar. So, this is one of my favorite parts of the whole game.
What? More details.
Did you catch that? Did you watch how cool that was? Because it gets better. Poor guy.
Come on, you devil. I'll be sure to kill you this time. That's it.
He came all this way just to be killed.
There he was.
Yes, it's clear. It's nothing like that half-assed stuff we've dealt with before. I don't think he'll get off the stage easily this time. Faye's mental energy seems to have been weakened, and it's similar to the old days now.
What's so amusing?
His feelings haven't changed over the years. Maybe you have mixed feelings?
Don't be stupid. By the way, what about Ramses?
You want him to bring her back? Too late, Kara's left already.
I really want to say it's a waste of time, but I guess it's alright. He probably made it easier to control it. Nevertheless...
What?
How can you continue to fight without a chance of winning?
Isn't that what you want, even though I induced you to feel that way? But we're almost there. Our only actual example of success. Let's take good care of him.
What her true intentions are, I don't even know. We're going. This place will soon be gone.
I agree. We should do Kara a favor and save him. Shouldn't we? Ellie! Are you okay? Ellie! Ellie, have you come to your senses yet?
Zidane? Maria?
Yeah, we were saved when we were thrown out into the sky. The rest of my crew were already picked up and they're in the Yggdrasil right now.
Oh. Faye? What about Faye? Is he on the Yggdrasil too? Solaris, that red gear? What is going on, Zidane? What's happened to Faye?
Calm down, Ellie. Faye is alright.
So he's already in the Yggdrasil, right? Maria?
Calm down, Ellie. Listen, Faye is riding in that gear. That gear is actually Voltal in its true form after transformation.
What?
Another Faye within him has awakened. Faye and Id are the same person.
You're kidding. I don't believe that.
I'm not lying. We saw it with our own eyes, the very sight of him turning into Ed.
Flashback.
Stop! Stop! Ah!
Just...
Faye is Id. Don't be ridiculous.
Good thing it's over the ocean, right? Of course, falling that far, even if you're probably not gonna make it, but still.
Quick, take cover.
The Solarian-based energy descending from the upper atmosphere is equivalent to a reactive weapon.
We're gonna get caught up in it?
Your Drossel, get moving. Bye, Belisha. Phew. We made it somehow? Oh, what the?
It's that red gear. It's coming this way.
Damn. We're spotted. You are in a giant submarine turned airship. Ellie? Huh? Satan, what now? What should we do? Huh? What? You're asking me what to do?
There's someone on the deck. It's Ellie?
What?
No, Ellie, return immediately. I'm going to do this, so please, allow me to do it. It is too dangerous. I know, but it's just like when Faye put his life on the line to save me. It's my turn to save Faye. As long as it helps him, I don't care what happens to me.
Ellie. Structured combat. I have no idea if this is a cutscene or not. It feels like it.
Faye?
You've come to die, eh?
Yes. If that is what will satisfy you, then kill me. Now.
Good girl. Now, die. Let go.
Faye, I won't ever let go. Faye, please return to the real Faye.
What?
Faye, please.
This woman, I knew it.
Ellie.
Damn it, he's awakening.
All right. I am sorry. I did not want to say anything until I was sure. I was on a secret mission by orders of Emperor Cain to monitor Faye. He ordered me to determine whether Faye would be a threat or not to the world or not. Blah, blah. Sorry about that. The contact. That is what the Emperor calls Faye.
This is your conclusion?
Yes, Your Majesty. This is the answer that I chose myself.
Anon Elbe, you think you can do it?
Blah, blah, blah. I don't know what that word is.
Yes,
Humans have the potential. Managers are no longer needed.
The contact is not our enemy.
Yes, as you say, Your Majesty, if Faye is...
Then I leave it up to you. I atone for my crime by doing so.
Unknown Elva, the long-awaited man of God who will take the people born in this world with him to a new horizon. Such is the destiny of the contact. That is what the Emperor called Faye. He did not tell me why he called Faye that, though.
Who the heck is he then?
He's Faye, but he's also the one who destroyed Elru, caused Karl serious injury, sank the Yggdrasil, killed Rico's subordinates in Kislev. Need I continue further? He is...
What did you say? Id? What do you mean?
He, Faye that is, has dissociative identity disorder, also known more commonly as multiple personalities.
This is where?
Dissociative identity disorder, or multiple personalities. It is a mental disorder where one person has multiple personalities.
That can't be real.
Oh, but it is very real. Faye is living proof of it. I have been watching over Faye, who has a destroyer personality within him named Id. In the beginning, he was stable. His disassociation did not occur at all while he lived in Lahan for those 3 years. But then, after Lahan was attacked, things changed. Little by little, the number of incidences of his disassociation and the length began to increase. And then at Solaris, a complete manifestation of Id occurred.
What brought it about? He was fine when he was in Lahan, right?
My guess is that the appearance of Graf affected Faye somehow. You probably know that Faye worked with Graf as the assassin Id before he was brought to live in Lahan. It was then that Elru, the homeland of Domina, was utterly obliterated. Graf was intentionally provoking the manifestation of Id within, for want of a better word, Faye.
For what purpose?
I'm just getting started.
Berserk 24G, thank you for the follow. I'm going to say it again so I can say it correctly. Berserk 24G, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Lets you know that you like what I'm doing, so I'm going to keep doing it. To destroy God, that is what Graf was saying. That is all I know, although there might be more to it, but one thing is certain. Graf was encouraging the manifestation of Id, but did not have adequate control over him.
In other words, it was too much for him to handle?
Yes.
You said that's all you know, although there might be more to it. What did you mean by that?
I shall go on to explain that now. Actually, that is the most important point.
Cutscene.
There is nothing you can do.
You understand well, just as I expect, Satan.
Or was it
Dark.
I have been wanting to meet you, Id. I wanted to talk with you. I guess this is all due to this machine which cuts the nerve connections. Anyway, what is Faye doing as of now?
Faye? Which Faye do you mean?
There is more than one? Id?
The one you call Faye is asleep.
Sleeping?
When I am awake, he sleeps. That is why he has no memory of what I do.
Why does he not know?
It's obvious he is my subordinate. He cannot peer into my memories. He should not, in actuality, even exist. That man forcibly created his personality. Faye is a tenant in the room of cowardice.
That man?
Our father, Khan. He sealed up my personality in the deepest recesses of my consciousness.
Nope. Water.
Though some inexplicable reason, that is when the present Faye was born.
When you said cowardice, what did you mean?
Why ask about him? You think you can do something?
It is rare to be able to talk to a real schizophrenic. As a scholar, I am extremely intrigued.
With friends like you, eh, Doctor? I like you, Satan, but he is insignificant. After all, he is just like a failure. A coward like him does not deserve to be Faye's existence. A pathetic one who has always fled from reality. He never did one thing against me when I control him. A coward who refused to live. He should have been erased, but continues to exist. Why won't he disappear? Damn it, it makes my skin crawl just being in the same body as him.
Let us change the subject. I would like to know how and why your personalities were split. Since you were the one in control, I would assume you would know the story. Normally, personalities do not split as they did with you, unless there was some sort of past trauma.
You want me to talk about my memories? Don't misunderstand. I haven't given you the right to question me. Just because I'm held down by this machine, don't press your luck. If I really wanted to, I could break these restraints and crush you. Don't you forget it.
Then why not do it? Shall I tell you why? You do not have complete control over Faye, do you? Your control of him is incomplete. To break those bonds would require a tremendous amount of mental energy. Having used up your energy, Faye would return again. Basically, you would have to leave the stage. Obviously, the day you would be able to return is indeterminate. Hence, you will not do it. Am I mistaken?
So you know me too well.
I don't have complete... What is wrong, Id?
You forced me on stage. He's waking. Under normal circumstances, I would have been able to hold on, but I can't. This is all that woman's fault. Her existence makes Faye resistant.
You mean Ellie?
That woman the same. Everyone must eliminate.
I do not understand. I do not understand, Id.
You don't need to understand. But when the time comes, just take it as it comes. Reality and death. I'll eventually get to you. Be seeing ya.
The emotional portion of Faye's present personality was sealed up by his father through some method. And now with the cleared foundation of Id's personality, in computer terms, it is like constructing a mock personality on top of the compatible portion of the OS. That is the reason Faye has no memory of his past. Those 10 or so years of memories are still under the supervision of Id. As long as Id does not willingly hand over the memories, there is no way for Faye to know, since he did not even exist before the time Id was sealed up. The present Faye's personality is an underdeveloped one which was built upon within the 3 years of living in Lahan, studying and acquiring other people's reactions. Hence, he does not know how to fully cope with sudden or emotional situations. Ellie, you were the one who has spent the most time with Faye, so I would assume you would understand this. Except that, wasn't Satan the one who spent the most time with him? Were there not times when he would be psychologically unstable? For example, he would be manically depressive, then have sudden fits of rage. Yes.
Then his present personality is but a temporary one?
That is not what I am saying. The present Faye is one single personality. It is just that, structure-wise, his personality was constructed on top of Id's, hence placing Faye into lower hierarchy. That is why when Id is active, Faye has no recollection of it.
Hang on.
There we go. Then that means he might eventually be overtaken by Id? Yes, if it were only Id and Faye, but that does not seem to be the case. Id only manifests when Faye's mental energy is in a weakened state. It is a mystery in itself that the lower level personality of Faye has any control over the upper level personality of Id. It is obvious that there exists a third personality, Id calls this existence the coward. In my observation, this coward may be the fundamental personality of Fae. In other words, Id's manifestation is not controlled by Fae, but is controlled by the personality known as the coward.
Then that means what?
At the same time Id resents this coward, he also obviously fears it. From a certain point of view, this coward is the one assisting in keeping the present Fae in control. I do not know the reason why this third personality, excuse me, Fae's fundamental personality does not come out. If this one awakens, it will become one with Id. In other words, there is a possibility that the complete original personality may be restored.
Is that for sure?
Probably, but I do not know how to awaken it. Before I had the opportunity, Id disappeared, since he has been like that since. Basically, as long as nothing happens to Fae that would challenge his existence, Fae can be himself, but his surroundings do not allow him that opportunity. It would be best for him to live in a place that is peaceful.
Whew, that was a whole lot of talking. That is Lacan.
No, the Dark One, Graf's second advent.
We must restrain him and seal him up, otherwise we don't know what may occur.
Cease this at once. May we at least wait for wise men to return before we make any resolutions?
Although a tactician, why do you place such importance upon him? I have been silent all this time since Khan's death, since he was directly recruited by the Queen. However, I question why you would use such a person whose principles lack any understanding of sacrifice?
Well, that is...
You must look at reality, the existence of that power.
Hold on. What's this Graf's second advent?
The day of the collapse was brought upon by Graf. Graf manipulated Diabolos, into destroying this world. And that power within Id is far too similar to Graf's. We cannot allow such a hazard to be set free. We ought to immediately freeze him in carbonite. I love you, I know. Otherwise, we expect the worst at any moment. No, but isn't the present Fae the real Fae? If that's the case, then why? But he is still far too dangerous, think about it. He single-handedly annihilated the Solaris capital. We can't set him free.
Not only that, in the past, there were countless other cities that were destroyed by Id. I don't know their intentions, but Graf and Krelian were always involved somehow. And one of those incidents was Elru. It was Domina's homeland. Solaris' purging of the rebelling city of Elru was done through the use of Id to test his capabilities. As a result, not only was Elru taken down, but all the Solaris units present were wiped out. He's responsible for the... and our...
So he was the one who killed my subordinates in the sewer.
What's wrong with you all? Aren't we supposed to be his friends? It appears everyone else is in agreement. The risks are just too great. Satan? No! That's terrible! It's decided then. He will be scheduled for carbon freezing tomorrow. How do we have Faye? I heard about it from Doc. Id. Who would have ever thought within me lies another me? But you're the same Faye I've always known. You return to your old self. Please don't be obsessed with it. They say I'm the second advent of Graf. The one who destroyed all of this world. It seems Graf used to be a land dweller named Lacan. They're not thinking about what they're saying. They're just confused by your powers. Graf called me the one who would destroy God. In a way, I can understand what he means now. Though my id power isn't good enough. If it has the same quality as Graf's, Let's escape. If Graf or the war brings it out id, let's go to a place where no wars exist. If you did that, you'd be... That's all right. I don't have a place to go back to either. Thanks, Ellie, but no. Even if I left the battlefield, there's no guarantee that it'll never appear again. Besides, I tried to kill you, and you're still okay with that? Then you could have killed me if you really wanted to, right?
The other you, Id's power, is nothing like that. But you still didn't go through with it. You knew when it was enough. Isn't that because your will was in effect? If you were to be controlled by Id and all those around you became your enemies, I'd still be by your side because I know it's lonely to be by yourself. I'll open it now. Let's go, Faye. Ellie?
Are we gonna elope? There's Wiltal. I thought it was about time for you to come.
It's no use trying to stop me. Even if it is you, if you get in my way, I will have no choice but to...
That is no way for a lady to speak. I just came here to see you off. I refueled Wiltal. We are ready to go any time.
Citan.
But, Ellie, you cannot use your gear while it is under repairs.
What? Then, what am I?
You know that Omnigear. What if you borrow it? No way. I can't take Shabbat's property without permission. Ellie's the only appropriate person for the gear. Nobody else can operate it.
No. Never. I won't ride it, ever.
Ellie, what's wrong?
I'm so scared. That's why. I'll never want to do it.
This is a problem. How about if I ride with you? Everyone? Sorry, Faye. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
No, thank you, everyone. Now, I know you hate to leave, but we should get going before dawn. I did some work on the radar, so it should work fine. They've left.
Faye, where?
They went far away.
I go.
Kane. Making a ridiculous setup with Huga.
He certainly has his deficiencies compared to our digitized existence, which permits us to use a higher level of logical thinking. He is restricted by his human form.
Regardless, with just one machine, he annihilated Etronak. His powers must not be underestimated. We're already short of time. The key. Use the key.
Even y'all beginning to feel the pressure?
Are those balls going through him or in front of him?
Krellian, what is Kane's situation?
It's the usual life extension treatment. He'll hold out for a little longer.
Does that mean we may not make it in time?
I wouldn't know. You spoke of using the key. Can you be sure he can be eliminated?
That we do not know. You know who he is.
Damn.
If he is a contact, there is a possibility he may not transmigrate.
It is an organism composed of multiple generations. It's a matter of probability.
That does not mean we can just remain idle.
Yes. At this rate, we are bound to make the same mistake, but we can't fail a second time.
Well, don't worry. I've sent Ramses to deal with him.
What can a failure like him do?
You couldn't even defend Etronak.
Oh, sorry, that's the same accent.
What can you expect from trash like him?
Even if he has the Anima relic?
The relic?
The relic we recovered before has aligned with his gear. There shouldn't be any problems now. He should be able to use his full power.
You're going to take the task yourself. Although he transmigrated, wasn't he once one of you? I don't understand you.
I've thrown away all feelings of human emotion. All I need is hell.
But isn't that also an emotion?
Of course.
Is that a blunder?
You're irritating. Do you wish to cease your existence?
Fine, we shall leave it at that.
Shape state.
Elheim?
Yes, this is the place. I want you to bring her here. She is an important woman to me.
Don't be ridiculous. Why do I have to listen to you? If you need her, go get her yourself.
You're quite right, but can you say the same thing after looking at this?
This is...
Your gear and the Anima relic have been aligned. This is the Omni-Gear. Now she is with Faye.
What?
Losing those battles against Faye again and again. I believe it's because of the difference in the performance of the gears. I think you'll be able to use 100% of its abilities. So how about it? However, if you still fail with this, you are truly trash. Ramses, will you go?
Car, are you going?
Yes, I must get rid of him with my own hands.
Be careful. I believe in you no matter what others say.
Faye. Oh. What a loathsome name. I worked my way up on my own. But he ruined it again. Huh? That signal. It's him. I'm not trash. I'm not worthless.
So now Ramses is... What kind of gear is that? Omni-Gear. According to the readings, it's clearly different from the one Bart's using or the one in Shavat. You think it's the perfect gear? Perfect gear?
Remember what Stan said? He said that the Omni-Gears are controlled by mental waves. The potential varies depending on the rate of synchronism. The numbers indicate complete synchronization.
Slow. Too slow.
They're catching up with us.
Your performance is sad. I knew you'd be there.
Ramses?
Turn. Lieutenant Elheim over to me, Faye.
What?
Why do we have to turn Ellie over to you? Oh, I get it. It's Krellian's idea, isn't it? I don't think so. You can't expect me to comply.
I can take her by force if you wish. But then, don't ever expect to be able to hold her in your arms ever again.
Faye!
Don't worry. I'll protect you.
Impressive words. Faye, I intend to take everything away from you.
Well, it's just the two of us.
This is your final warning. Hand over Lieutenant Elheim now.
I refuse to.
Are you sure you want to refuse me? It'll be too late for you to change your mind later.
Stop your stupid boasting.
Well then, I'll have to show you if I'm boasting or not. So be it. No holding back and no holds barred. Come on, what poor form? What's wrong, Faye? In the presence of my vendetta, your Watal is only but an infant. Incredible, this undeniable difference in power. Miang, are you watching this? At this rate, with his power, I can defeat him.
Ramses, listen, I surrender. So please stop attacking us this instant.
What are you saying? If you do that,
It's me he wants. I can't drag you into danger just over me.
or that,
Stop attacking, Ramses. If I'm what you want, then just take me.
Win! I can win! I am not the worthless one!
Ramses, can you hear us?
He's lost himself in the overwhelming power of that gear of his. Faye, we'd better run.
It's over for you, Fei Fong Wong!
But only Ellie made a sound.
I am not the worthless one.
I've even taken out the lieutenant too. Damn, I forgot my orders. Oh well, to hell with Krellian's orders.
Get a little spittle there, sorry.
Damn, the bleeding. The bleeding won't stop. If things don't change at this rate, Ellie's not gonna make it. Ellie, hang in there, Ellie. I'll save you, I promise. Ellie. Oh, she's all bloody. That's Graf. I was like, who is that? Save? Yes. Shot down. Insert disc 2. Oh my. Did I do the Q or the bin? I never remember. Let's try the bin. If it's like, there we go, everybody. We're on disc 2. Congratulations. So, this part I'm not a huge fan of. I know why they did it. Honestly, the budget was getting a little big, but I'm not a huge fan. Dreaming. I was dreaming. Perhaps it may have been but a long-forgotten memory. A dream. A memory. Things remembered when one is asleep. Things forgotten when one is awake. Where the deepest layers of memories become the outmost layers of one's dreams. Which are reality? Which are illusions? I cannot tell until one awakens. Or perhaps they are, at the same time, both truth and fiction. A vast nebulous, with no boundaries. An emptiness equivalent to my own existence. I dreamt such a dream, a long, never-ending dream. La Khan. So, we're going to leave it at that very briefly. I'm going to see you guys in about 5. You also dream of chairs. So, Orange, because I don't believe you played this game anyway. What do you think of it so far? Yeah, yep. Nope. I even counted. This is muted, so almost always I'm like 3, 2, 1, boop. Yep. Didn't quite. So, am I dropping frames? Nope. I said, what do you think of the game so far? Am I too quiet? Maybe. Maybe a little. Hey, right. No worries. Mainly, ooh, that's what happens when you have a little too much coffee too quickly. All right. All right, so let's see what they mean by Lacan. Not enough Albert Demon's Gate, yeah. I would say almost everybody wants more Demon's Gate in their life. Lacan, what is wrong? Or Emil. I'm saving it. I'm saving Emil for potentially at the end. In that dream, I was called Lacan. I was an artist. Lacan! I'd become recognized as a talented artist and now was painting the portrait of the Nissan mother, Sophia. Remember all the way back at disc 1. Haha. Huh? No, it's nothing. Let us finish for today. You look rather tired. Are you all right? I'm fine, thank you. But now that you mention it, shall we stop for the day? You must be the one who's tired, Mother Sophia. Enough of that now. When it is just the two of us, would you stop calling me that? Just call me Ellie, as you used to in the days of old. And you don't have to be so stiff and formal. Oh, all right, very well. No, yeah, let's do it, Ellie. Oh, Lacan's always so forward. Ellie. There was a time when she went by such a name. A time we had met up with one another. A time when nothing mattered between us. I gotta go get more paint. It was just better that way. Just two people together. It was better to have left it that way. Remember it was never finished. I think I might go back home, only for a week or so. Oh, really? What's the matter? I ran out of paint, so I need to go make some more. The white paint is especially difficult to make. You're just going all the way just to do that? Not that there's not giant boxes of it over there or anything. If I don't go there, I won't be able to get the right pigments. Oh. Then how about I have one of my followers, the Kahal, take you in one of our gears? You'll arrive quicker, and you'll be much more safe. I lied. I wasn't out of paint. I just feared I would finish the portrait, and I wanted to keep on painting forever. So I wanted to buy time. She'd probably despise me for that. No. She'd probably just give me her usual smile. She was that kind of woman. Dreams. A life of a man named Lacan, and the lives of countless other men. All but dreams. Now that I'm awake, those countless numbers of long, heart-rending dreams are almost impossible to remember at all. In those dreams, I loved one woman. No matter the day, no matter the era. That did not change, nor did her name. That dream changed me. That dream was the catalyst for me to resolve what my purpose was. I think I know now what I have to do. That long, long memory of a dream. Perhaps it was the memory of my soul. A dream. I was dreaming a dream. Perhaps it was a memory from a distant past. A dream, a memory. Those words I was unable to convey.
That day, at that time, those thoughts I was unable to carry out. Words and thoughts, the connection between the two. Without words, thoughts cannot be conveyed. Without thoughts, there are no words. They were both as vital as each other. They can never be divided, like the wings of angels, like a man and a woman. Or a man, or a woman, or your preferred gender and whatever you're into. As long as it's not animals or non-consenting anybody's. The unchangeable destiny. Feelings one wishes one could change. Meeting with a person who would change me and watching myself change. I dreamt such a dream. A long, never-ending dream. Lacan? Lacan, what is wrong? Lacan? In that dream, I was called Sophia, Mother Sophia. A symbolic name, crowned upon the person who would be the people's hope. A name I was destined to have whether I wanted it or not.
No, it's nothing.
I just finished for today. You look rather tired. Are you alright?
I'm fine, thank you, but now that you mention it,
Shall we stop for the day?
you must be the one who's tired, Mother Sophia.
Enough of that now. When it's just the two of us, would you stop calling me that? Just call me Ellie, as you used to back in the day. And you don't have to be so stiff and formal. I've read all of this just now.
All right, very well. No, I mean, let's do that, Ellie.
Elhaim. I've always liked that name, because when I first met him, that is what he called me. That is my true name. I think I might go back home. Only for a week or so.
Oh, really? What's the matter?
I ran out of paint, so I need to go make some more.
You're going all the way just to do that?
I'm ruining a moment, I'm sorry. If I don't go there, I won't be able to get the right pigments. Oh no, I have to. It's Princess Emile. This is what I was saving it for, because I knew this was coming.
Oh. Then how about I have one of my followers to take you one of our gears? You'll arrive quicker and you'll be much more safe.
I wondered when it started, that he started refusing me. The walls between us, our positions, our circumstances. He refused to recognize these. No, maybe it was me. Therefore, I didn't want them. I wanted the two of us to be ourselves. That is what I wished for, so I had him paint me the way I really am. Dreams, the life of a woman named Sophia, and the lives of countless other women, all but dreams. Now that I am awake, those countless numbers of long, heart-rending dreams are almost impossible to remember at all. In those dreams, I loved one man. No matter the day, no matter the era, that did not change. Only his name.
I don't got no embers. Let's fix that.
That dream changed me. That dream was the catalyst for me to resolve what my purpose was. I think I know now what I have to do. That long, long memory of a dream. Perhaps that was the memory of my soul.
Naked man.
He's finally awake.
Wait, how does this guy talk? He's big. And he's blue! We do kind of a King Kai thing.
Wait, no, higher. Yes. Yes, he's finally awake. Oh man, there's one rotund dude. Here you go.
I'm healed.
You've been sleeping in this nano reactor for 3 weeks.
I will do it if you really want it, but that's a little uncomfortable. Nano reactor? Who are you?
Me? I forgot my name. Some people call me Tora. You seem to have recovered completely. Those were terrible wounds, but maybe your youth and strength helped. I'm gonna go like this, so it's just a little muffled. But your friend's wounds are more serious and may take longer.
She's naked. My friend? Ellie! Whoa, Ellie! I should turn away.
Hey, quit staring at the naked girl and come here.
But, oh, modesty. So why do we see Faye Wing Wang, but we don't see Ellie? There you go. Ellie? Whee! Okay, can't jump on the bookshelf. Shave. Right? Me too. Faye! Doc! Doc! We gotta go back, Doc! I heard from Tora and hurried up right over here. Boy, was that lucky. You were fortunate to have come down near Tora's research facility.
This is no research facility. It is a man's hideaway.
Kick butt playing Terraria.
Citan told me about you. I was shocked to see a couple lying down with blood all over them.
A couple? You think we're a couple? At any rate, you had a narrow escape. Faye, make sure you thank Tora. Tora, thank you very much for helping Ellie. Both Ellie and I were hurt so badly. What is that machine?
It's called a nanoreactor. It is a device that can rebuild substances at the molecular level. Not only can it just heal humans, but theoretically it should also be able to create many substances.
Is that the same thing as that guy in Solaris? I mean, is that the same thing as Krellian is studying?
Yes, that's right. I was the one who taught nanotechnology to him.
You did?
Well, we shouldn't waste time talking about such an unimportant subject. Looks like her treatment is done. Stay here, don't take a peep. Because Lane doesn't want to get banned from Twitch. Oh, no you don't. Just wait here.
Ellipses. I don't know why I'm going down. I can just do this. Faye. Ellie! Faye, Hi.
Ahem! Now why don't you get some fresh air outside? It ought to ease the shock of the change.
The change?
Yep, you both got penises now.
I knew it was you. Faye? When you came in the room just then, I was afraid you may have forgotten about me and everything else. What do you mean? I mean, because Ellie, you seemed a little different than before. Has my face changed? No, that's not it. It's more like, I mean, your atmosphere or impression is different. It's just a little... But I felt something familiar. I felt like the same way when I first met you. Some peculiar feeling like we'd met before somewhere. Faye? Yeah? I don't remember much what happened after we were shot down. It's better that way. But I heard someone calling my name. I felt I was covered with something very warm. I remember that clearly. Thank you, Faye. Ellie. Smooches. Faye.
Hey, it's almost time for you to come back. There's something important we need to talk to you about, besides cock blocking you.
Faye, you sick fuck.
Oh my.
Oh, okay, we're coming. No, we're not. Well, Ellie, shall we go see what's up? Sure. First off, let's equip our gears. Let's see. Whee! Oh, wrong way. Is there a chest or anything out here? I don't know. I was standing on boobs. It's the boob house. Although, let's see. Let's go back and look. I don't know, man. If they, it's one thing when they're a little conical. It's one thing when they're flat like that at the end. Whee! All right. Whee! Where's the door? There's the door. Shave. And then the real reason. Oh, so much better. I like how Ellie's like 3 levels lower than Faye, and her health is like half. Well, not really. She's closer to 400, and he's barely over 500. But still, my point stands.
How do you feel now? The fresh forced air should have refreshed you somewhat, huh? Anyway, it's about the removal of the seal. I found out it can be released by using the nanotechnology that regenerated the two of you. The nanoassemblers are enclosed in this pod.
If only we could scatter them all over the world.
There's an ancient
Excuse me.
There's an ancient military installation nearby.
We might be able to use the mass driver located in there to launch this pod into our upper atmosphere. Once the nanoassemblers are released up there, the convection current should spread them all over the world. I wish I could do it, but I'm getting much too old for that type of thing. Then again, it's for your future. An old man should not butt in. You young ones must do it for yourselves. Here. And of course, I'm not asking you to do it for free. Try this wristband on.
What is that?
This is an emotion control device in which nanotechnology is applied. From this machine shaped as a wristband, nanomachines are infused through your epidermis into your brain. They'll refine the SSRI intercerebral substances such as serotonin that control emotions.
I saved the world, and all I got was this wristband. Hello, no ceilings, and welcome.
Well, I suppose it's rather difficult for you to understand. But in short, it means that the manifestation of your second personality, id, can be suppressed.
Except that via controlling serotonin levels, we're effectively removing emotional control directly from Faye. Excuse you, I'm pro ceiling. Fit me. I don't know, Orange Ninja. Id. Faye?
Well, it's all theoretical, though. Oh, and I did one more thing as well. I installed the same control device in your gear.
You mean it can release id at will?
Yep, I called it System id. But of course, it should not be overused. It only use it as a last resort. I didn't cover my mouth, I'm sorry.
We saw his gaping teeth. The maw.
Ellie, Doc, Faye, there was nothing you could do. It will never happen again with Torah's technology, though. He's one of the 3 Shivat sages.
Whether you believe it or not, it's up to you.
Huh.
Oh? It sounds like we have a guest. It's pizza.
No floors, only chairs, just tables, a couch with walls, plethora of windows, and boobs on the ceiling. Wait, why am I getting the door? I don't live here. Shivat emissary, Faye, we've got problems. I'm just gonna go with this. Today, a peace settlement between Ave and Kislev is being held at Shivat. But Solaris' mobile weapons are approaching Shivat as we speak. Please help us.
That has nothing to do with this young man.
Torah! What? Alright, so if you knew Faye was here, then obviously Torah was here because this is Torah's house.
You're getting on my nerves for being so selfish. Satan told me about you. You showed up after finding out that it is now controllable. Aren't you ashamed? You haven't changed since then. You only care about yourselves. Huh, Faye, you don't need to listen to these guys who once tried to kill you.
But...
Please go. I'll go to the mass driver. Ellie?
Really?
No matter what happened before, Shabbat needs your help now. Although you may be saving some selfish people, there is still the world and its countries with many more innocent people. Please, don't forget that. Bart and his people are fighting to protect those same lives, aren't they? So please, go help them.
Are you sure? What about you?
Don't worry about me, I'll manage somehow.
But all by yourself?
I will accompany Ellie. You do not need to worry. I have brought along my own Omni-Gear.
Your own Omni-Gear?
Yes, my Omni-Gear, Fenrir. It is the same one I brought from Solaris. I left it with Gasper in case of emergencies.
Doc. All right. Please take care of her for me. Ellie, be careful. What the dungeons could have been like on Disc 2. I'd have loved some. Yep, I agree. Like I said, I know they were running out of budget, and the whole, like, 90% of the exposition through sitting on a chair. So when we make the remake, let's not do that.
I will.
We're truly grateful for your kindness, Faye. I've already forgotten how he talks. That's how it was.
Huh, suit yourselves.
Ignis, right?
Yes. The goal of the enemy is to destroy the cities in Ignis. They have already destroyed half of Bloodavik and will probably reach Nazan in about 4 hours. Shavat will try to drive them back with all the power it has.
4 hours. That's cutting it close.
No need to worry. Balthazar and I fixed your gear with nanomachines. Didn't we just talk about that? It's even more powerful than it was before. Why, you should get there in half the time.
What? Is Old Man Bal here?
Emeralda's here as well.
So, this is my favorite gear, by the way. Especially the things on his back. Like, 16-year-old me drew those constantly, and everything I had was that. Yep, Fat Watal, Alpha Watal. Because especially the new headgear and the wings, oh, I loved it. He does have some thighs on him, though, huh? This is incredible. I forgot how he talks.
We meet again. The host for the spirit of the Slayer of God. I didn't think I would ever work on it again.
But why are you both helping me?
There are some things you just can't explain with the word fate. You're just going to have to see it with your own eyes.
Faye? Going?
Yeah, I'd better hurry. Hey, where are you going?
Faye, please hurry.
Okay. No more useless crap on the back. Well, useless to Wiltal, anyway. Red Wiltal, that was his feet? Arms? I forget. One of the two.
Are you sure you want to go through with this? You wanted to live quietly away from the battlefield, did you not?
Alpha Watal is Fat Not Watal. I thought this was Alpha. I thought this was Alpha Watal. Or is Alpha Watal the red one? No. I like this one.
I noticed myself running away from reality. At first I thought my situation was similar to his. I thought Faye would understand my feelings. I didn't know if my love for him was real. I might have been desperate after losing my mother and father.
Ellie? Oh! Right! My bad. So no, I like Fat Watal. I like Marathon Sprinter Fat Thigh Watal. FT Watal. There you go. Nanomachine Watal. Watal with the badass wings.
Despite that, I may still love him. That's why I want to see what Faye can do and what I can do. I want us to be apart and think about ourselves again. I want to see how I really feel.
I like it. Like I said, when the wings spread out, it's all balanced. But yeah, I agree. When it's collapsed, he's a little bottom heavy.
You've changed, Ellie. What happened to you in these past 3 weeks?
Let's make him bulky. Okay, well, they mixed the red one and this one. Like I said, I like the wings a lot.
Really? I don't think I've changed.
Yeah, you have.
Sorry. Yes, you have. You should say you have matured. Like a mother. Excuse me, I'm only 18. I'm nowhere near the age of being your mother.
That's why you have Seepson. Too bulky doesn't make sense.
He's giant, muscly gear.
Sorry, you gave me that impression, that is all. Anyway, Satan, I'm going now.
All right. I will follow you as soon as I finish off here.
I go too. What? I go! Esmeralda, I can't take anyone else with me for something like this. I'll be fine on my own.
If Ellie go, I go too. Esmeralda have to go with you.
Esmeralda?
No, Esmeralda go too.
Why not let her go? I'm sure Solaris has a hunch about the limiter. They maybe interfere, so you may feel uneasy going it alone. I think Esmeralda is cut out for this job. Besides, she's going to want to go no matter what. Take care of her until I can join you, please? Okay, you win. Let's help each other, alright?
I can do it alone. You just watch.
Ember.
Somebody's gonna keep making noises for a while. I thought so. So, you were the one who brought Faye and his girl to me. I realized it the minute I saw the two of them. What? How could I not help but notice? They look the spitting image of you and her. Yes, it was just as yourself looked way back then.
Graph.
Right? Lacan?
What do you mean? He's still alive.
Yes.
Ridiculous. Didn't Ramses shoot him down?
She was also on the gear that Ramses shot down. I won't have her die.
But there is already a mother. Although she may be the antitype. As long as the current mother exists.
As far as I see it, that is not complete.
Quite picky, aren't you? Didn't you say you threw away all human emotions?
I don't care what you think. Anyway, as far as he is concerned, I will put Ramses onto him. Any objections? They'll see presently.
Etranak is destroyed, but part of the memory cube is still active. We should still be able to locate individuals.
Wait a moment. He has left the crash site and is heading toward Ignis.
I see. So he has left the area. That means it is only a matter of time before the seal is broken.
Did you say something?
It's nothing. Just sit there and wait for the good news.
What about retrieving the girl? The key is already beginning to resonate. The time of the resurrection is near.
We can get the girl anytime. It doesn't have to be now. Let's take our time.
On my way to Ignis, I re-encountered him, Karan Ramses. Ramses once again stood in my way, in his Omnigear, Vendetta. It was an unavoidable battle. I released the new function that was added to my Mark II gear, System ID. That's what I like. See, it's balanced when he's out. Let's see. Oh, emulator, I'm so sorry. $5,000 damage. Blaze pose, amass power to attack. Don't forget that 50k, easy. Alright, so that was Goten X. Let's try Kosha. $4,307. Broke Blaze pose. Vendetta. Ooh. I'm only at 8% CPU usage, so I guess this is just the emulator just having trouble. There we go. Ramses' absolute confidence was shattered, leaving only his cry of disbelief and resentment. Ramses' machine disappeared into a sea of foliage. Why he was so fixated on me, I know not why, but he did say this. If only you didn't exist. In order to disperse the nanomachines... Oh, sorry. In order to disperse the nanomachines, Emerald and I headed for one of the ruins of the Zeboim civilization, the mass driver facility. So she's still in Farage at this point. Fortunately, the facility was still active, which allowed us to proceed to the central control room with little difficulty. Along the way, we saw various missiles and giant rockets that were created during the Zeboim era. They stood like tombstones of that ancient civilization. It was a graveyard for a race of people who destroyed each other over pride and arrogance. Pride? Pride? There we go. Once arriving at the central control room, we met up with Stan, who helped us activate the mass driver. We succeeded in launching the capsule containing the nanomachines which released the seal limiter. Getting a little mealy mouth. It's almost as though I've been speaking for the last 2 hours straight. See, if this had been some kind of playable area, I would have felt a lot better about it. More sense of accomplishment instead of going, yep, we shot nanomachines in the air. I made a pink aurora, which gave everybody penises. Not really. I don't know where that came from. There's Lahan. The orphanage. Nissan, I think. Pretty sure. Yeah, Kislev had the what looked like a giant gear in the middle. So by the way, this little pillow thing, super comfy. Looks like we've got an intruder. The nanomachines that were scattered in the upper atmosphere began to multiply and spread throughout the whole of the world. The nanomachines glittered in the sunlight, flowing like a large river in the sky. That glitter would remove the bonds restraining everyone. It was to be our light of hope for regaining back our true freedom. Apparently not.
Solaris' mobile surface supremacy weapon invaded the area with great force. Shavat and Nassan's standard gear battalions were no match against it. It was only a matter of time before... Whoa, that's Faye. Sorry. It was only a matter of time before the Solaris' mobile weapon arrived in Nissan. After we pushed back the Solarian gear units, we headed for Nortun, to the Kislev's capital administrative district. We went there to obtain our one and only means of standing up against the mobile weapon. Save current data? Yes. Yes, please. I want to check something real fast. Alright, we'll check him out in just a minute. Alright. Click over here. Gear. Equip. I think nothing's really changed. Nope. Death Blower 3, I guess we'll leave on. We'll figure out what that does later. As far as what you got on you. Had to get me some speedy boots eventually. Well, that's all I can do for now. Continue the game. Start. The Kislev capital's Nortun's central administrative district itself was a secret battleship constructed by Bart's ancestor, Roni Fatima, after the Great War with Solaris many hundreds of years ago. Thought so. The existence of the secret battleship remained hidden, except that even when I was here the first time, that was very obviously a ship, and I hope it can transform, because that'd be amazing. The existence of the secret battleship remained hidden. Later, the ship was turned into a section of the Kislev's imperial capital during the founding of the Empire. Uncovering this truth from some ancient records, Bart activated the secret battleship in order to fight against the Solarian mobile surface supremacy weapon. The sand cruiser Yggdrasil was actually the center of the command and also the main secret weapon of the craft. Awakening from 500 years of dormancy, its true form appeared before us. Commanded by its new master, the secret battleship stood before the mobile weapon with all of us inside it. Good night, Orange Ninja. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I was right. And I'll form the head. And Yggdrasil is apparently on the back. Super dimensional gear, Yggdrasil the Fourth. All right, transformation complete. Come on, monster, let's go. Oh, Fort Hurricane. Fort Hurricane. It's fast. Booster. Big deal. Special options. Yig Cannon. Wow, cost 9,000 fuel? Well, why not? Okay, that's cool.
Probably shouldn't have done that, but that's fine. Uh-oh. Oh, all right, that's a good thing, I guess. Or it atomized, and then now we're breathing it all in. Go fig. And thus the one and only time we ever used the Yggdrasil. Oh well. The Solaris mobile weapon was destroyed, which brought a sigh of relief from to the continent of Ignis. Peace was signed, and after some 500 years of division, the land of Ignis once again became united. Excitement spread throughout Ave, Nisan, Kislev, and Shavat. The sky shimmered as if to celebrate. By the hands of Ele, Citan, and Tora, and Emeralda, nanomachines had been dispersed into the atmosphere. That was when disaster struck. Our songs of victory were replaced by the sounds of total pandemonium. In the beginning, we had no idea what had transpired. We witnessed unexplicable phenomena. People from all parts of the globe began to mutate into abnormal forms. It seemed to be triggered when the nanomachines removed the limiter seal that was placed on humankind by Krellian in the past. The human form with its innate abilities released. That's when I remembered what Hammer had said back in Solaris. His words were, "What becomes of the normal humans?"
So, they are naturally germinating because the resurrection of God is near.
Those who will become the body of our servant. I never knew so many would exist, even without using the key.
But some of them still have not begun to germinate.
Are they not destined to be the flesh of God?
Or perhaps those are the enemies of God. Let us reactivate the strategic points of the Soylent.
At any rate, they are just incomplete mutants. They are useless now in their half-finished form.
God's apostles, there cannot be any harm in having too many of them.
Let me look at something real fast. All right. The chains that restrained humankind have been removed because of you.
But that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with our plan. Everything is still under control. In the event of the explosion in the capital of Solaris earlier, I had set up a nanomachine virus to diffuse into the atmosphere. I knew they were eventually going to break the seal, but the timing was a little close for comfort. The current mutations of humans are an initial response to the virus. Once the virus we spread over the world germinates inside of the humans, they are no longer the same. They change into a controllable form. We need humans that do not depend on the key's invocation in order to awaken. In other words, a being to take the place of the original body of God.
It's like a Trojan horse released at the same time of the assimilation with God. A literal virus, but isn't it different from what they intended?
Of course, we can't let them have it their way. The Ark of God is mine.
Either way is fine by me. I will just side with whichever is the more certain one anyway. And everybody panicking. The Soylent System, a group of facilities formerly created by Solaris. These facilities existed all over the Earth. It is said that originally these were used for biological experiments and brainwashing. The people who mutated into what were called wells, or the true form of humans, gathered at these facilities. Some of the humans turned wells were attacking healthy humans and devouring their flesh and blood. That is because healthy human flesh and blood eased the pain of their sudden molecular changes and let them live longer. Their lives were so short. Soon after, severely mutated beings started to seek the flesh and blood of the less mutated beings. The Soylent system divides and merges those mutated bodies on a molecular level. A set of facilities that recreate a more perfect single life form to be used as a weapon. This was the truth behind the Gazelle Ministry's M plan. Interesting. Certainly is cool looking. Go to those facilities and you will be freed from the unbearable agony. So people gathered, seeking a fulfillment of this promise. There is salvation there. The news spread, although no one actually uttered it. Their mutated blood probably told such people to gather there. We went there to destroy the Soylent system. There, humans fought amongst themselves greedily for limited pardons to live. It was an ugly battle to keep on living, or so it may have seemed to the casual passerby. But to me, they were desperately trying to live. It was each person's natural human form. There were the haves and the have-nots, and among them, some were my former friends from Solaris. Oh, apparently this is Ellie. They wanted our flesh and blood. They told us the haves should share with the have-nots. They asked if a have, such as myself, could understand their pain. I couldn't answer. No matter what I said, it would have sounded like a conceited have speaking. Even so, I wanted to relieve their anguish, and I decided to do so. Just like the person in the memory of my dreams. In the distant past. Then suddenly, the system went out of control. The Suffle Mass, a monstrous organism still in the process of amalgamation, broke through the barrier to the life support facilities and stood before us. No longer of human form, that which was once human began eating the people gathered there seeking relief. We had to fight it, in order to save the people, in order to save him. The eyes of that which was once human looked at me, pleading for death to take away the agony. Open menu. We haven't really had a chance to go to any type of shop, so nothing really to equip, I'm pretty sure. You know, one thing I do want to do is I'm going to put a holy pennant on Faye. I think that's actually going to help quite a bit. Because that should double his system id, or whatever. Resume game? Sure. Alright, after this, we're probably going to call it a little early. Because this, we'll go. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Apparently this thing absorbs almost all elements. Ow. So we're just going to use our fairly strong non-elemental attacks. Alright, but oh, you know what? I just realized we probably don't want to kill all the little baby ones at once. Let's check out some of these little dudes. Huh. Alright. Let's try... Festive wind. Alright. Not bad. Alright, this should be... Yeah, let's do that one. Hello, Anabeta. Welcome.
Hi, Ida Beta.
Welcome to the stream. Yep. We're on disc 2. Let's see. Heck yeah. You just missed Orange. He finally went to bed. He's a little tired. I just realized he's gonna absorb all of these elements. So I'm gonna use some stink kicks. Right? Yep, new sword hotness. Which I didn't think he actually got till disc 2, but apparently it's like the last little final battles of disc 1 he gets. Oh no! Yeah, it's an art called Aedo, like from the sheath, or a single strike. Aedo, I don't know. Something along those lines. I remember hearing a lot about it from the Crane style. Doesn't mean I'm right. It's just where I heard about it. There we go. Level up. Woohoo! Pilot shield and a whole bunch of stuff to sell for money. Yaijutsu, there you go. And Yaido is the study of Yaijutsu.
Sit down. Please lend me your sword.
I'm gonna leave you guys with this really briefly.
I'm sorry. I guess I couldn't help you after all. All I can do for you now is ease your wounds. I'm so sorry.
Ellie, you...
Whew, I had to do a whole lot of council voices, so I've drunk like 3 times the amount of water I normally do.
Please listen to me. Stop fighting amongst yourselves. We are all humans. This facility was built by the Solaris Ministry. It was created to implement the No Waste plan. Such facilities were to convert mutated humans into weapons that serve as tools for their ambitions. Just one part of their overall plan of racial purification. Of course, once they're into their umbrella of protection, you can avoid absolute death, but is that human life? Even if you're the only one left, if you're devoid of a heart, what does it all mean? All of you want to be loved, needed by someone, so we look to others. By ourselves, we are lonely, so we try to draw close together to live. That is what it means to be human. That is how people live. A single hand cannot clap. To relieve your pain, I'll give up however much of my flesh you need. Therefore, don't throw away your dignity as humans. Don't let go of your human heart. Ellie, are you okay? What are you doing? You think I'm doing something foolish? No. I only did what I could. Maybe I'm a hypocrite. A well-to-do have. Maybe it's only a pity for the have-nots. But if I could know the joy of giving out just a little of life within me, then maybe someday it may just be possible that that one human can truly give love to another. People can do it. I truly believe that they can, and that's why. Ellie.
She passed out. After that, we went from place to place, destroying all of the Soylent System facilities located on the surface of the Earth, and freed the people held at each of the locations. All of the people that had been mutated were taken in by Nissan, where they received treatment. That zeal, though. Those who had mutated only mildly were treated with Tor's nanomachines, which reconstructed and revived them. They were able to return back to their normal bodies. Unfortunately, there were some that had such accelerated symptoms that their treatment was not as promising.
Soylent is people.
Trying to bring them back to a form that resembled a human was the best that could be done. However, mysteriously, they no longer fought each other for survival as they did when they were held by the Soylent System. Of course, the recovery from the physical pain of the mutation may have played a factor, but it wasn't only that. The majority of people revived by the Nissan were those that had been admonished by Ellie and had regained their humanity. Good night. Yeah, when I get to a save point, I think I'm going to call it a little early. This is, I think, a good play. We've had a lot of heavy plot today. Between her work in destroying the Soylent System facilities, Ellie also went around and nursed the people in Nissan. She aided the bodies of the mutated and lent an ear to those who had no other place to go for help. She was the very image of the woman who created Nissan, Mother Sophia. It became rumored that Ellie was a reincarnation or a second advent of Sophia.
It's true.
Go to Nissan and you will receive salvation. The news seemed to spread further about, and people came from all over to be saved, both physically and spiritually. Free from the supervision of Solaris, the surface dwellers began to unite in one place.
The germinating of those destined to be the body of the servant of God.
As before, the humans are gathering in the sun. At this rate,
Not to fear, this might actually be helpful for us.
the time is near. Should we not prepare for those who are to become the fleshly body of God, and those who will awaken God?
The time has come to activate the Geisha key.
Of course, this sound effect.
Wait, what? Kane?
What more do you intend to do? I cannot allow you to use the key.
Kane, what are you doing?
Without the resurrection of God, our purpose cannot be fulfilled.
Or are you planning on perishing with God, Kane?
Without fulfilling our purpose. Your purpose? You were fated to it from your birth. Why haven't you realized that it does not arise from your own free will? I've heard enough.
Yes, this is of our own volition.
If you still insist on opposing us.
Have you forgotten? You are my subordinates. I can destroy you if I so desire. No! We have already done our part. It's time to pass the helm to the next generation. The people will not perish.
Although the initial impact of being released from the limiter seal caused some momentary chaos, everything slowly began to settle down. We then began to search for the Anima relics, the catalyst to transform gears into Omni-Gears. In the past, 10 relics had been recovered. It is said that about half of those are in the hands of the Ministry. According to Zephyr, there should be several more relics hidden in the land. We knew then that Solaris would most certainly be searching for them, although there was no way we could allow Solaris to have them. We visited the place where, using archaic records, Zephyr and her people had been able to get clues on the whereabouts of the relics. Following the information we obtained from there, we headed towards the ruins of what seemed to be an ancient civilization. Well, why not keep going?
Whoa, I'm not the enemy. My family's been merchants for generations, and we got our own ways to fight, and this is my battle. Want to buy something? I even serve as gears.
Gear. Why not? Well, tall 2. Weapons. Why? Of course I'm not buying it. That's weird. Parts. Extra armor 7. Woo, boy! Light armor 3. Wow. Tank guard. You know what? We're going to do this later. Although I want to see Fenrir. Nice. All right, everybody. Hello, Ash to Smurf. Alright, save state. Okay. Well, it's a little early, but we had a lot of plot dropped on us. So I think it's time to go ahead and call it a night. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Alright, so we didn't raid anybody last time, so why don't we go ahead and raid somebody today? Let's see who is around. Ah, Spyro. I've been meaning to raid him. Alright, let's hopefully we can get him before he gets to us. He's playing some Shadow of the Tomb Raider. 2355. This channel is intended for mature audiences. That's fine. Should have muted already. Nice. Alright, let's go show him some love, because he raids us. He's raided us on more than one occasion, so it's time to return the favor. So everybody, thank you again for stopping by. I appreciate you hanging out with me. And until next time.